Legion, as real here like always, and we got the Video Game Awards clip of the new map and a little bit of the gameplay of PLAYERUNKNOWN'S Battlegrounds, the desert map. I believe that's what this is. I'm hoping that's what this is. It looked like that's what this was. Let's just get into it, check it out, see what it's all about. I know it's good. Oh yeah. Here it is. Got desert forest. Oh, this is the original map. Very true. Over 2 billion hours played. Bro. It just looks so epic when you're watching this, but it's not this epic. All of them would have got sniped out in the open like that. Now, survive the desert. Oh, yeah! Oh, it's so good, man. It's so good. Oh, I wonder if you can ramp the plane. That VW, man. The truck. Oh, shit. The backflip. Why'd you have a 3-round burst at that angle or that distance? Launching on Xbox 12, 17, and launches on PC. It's officially launched. It's so good, man. It's so good. And over. So I've played the desert map. I gotta say it's real fun. I enjoy playing it. The desert sound is kind of annoying. The new UI, so if you play it on the test server, everything is different. All the UI, even like the numbers look different. They're more like arcade looking, which I'm not a fan of personally. I wonder if you can change that when it goes live. I didn't try to change it on the test server though. You have a double barrel sawed-off shotgun now that can be your, instead of a pistol, you can have that there instead, which is really cool. Haven't got to use it. Got the Winchester, does take .45 ACP ammo. That's kind of weird, so that gun's not going to be the strongest. I got the new pistol. Didn't really want to give away my position on shooting that. The Winchester sounds really good. I really like it. Lever action, no attachments on it. What else did I get? Yeah, I landed in like central northwest area, kind of like in the center of the map. There's like the big city, and then there's kind of like sort of like an E, I think. I forgot the name, like Edor or El Dorado or whatever that was. I landed there. I got an M4 fully decked out with a silencer, UMP fully decked out with a silencer, and then I found a sniper rifle silencer, and I'm like, cool. And I got to like the top 2, and then I died to some bitch camping in a fucking building. I had all the painkillers. I should have just fully met it up and see how long I could survive in the circle, unless he ran out of the house, and then I could have shot him. I played it wrong. I died. It really sucked. But yeah. So there's a lot of cool stuff. I drove the VW bus. I loved it, but it's so bad. It's like, I'm pretty sure it has 3 gears or 4 gears. I thought when I was counting it, I thought I went from the start, and it went to 3, and then I stopped and went to 4 maybe. So it was and the reason why that means something, it's not because you don't shift in the game, because that bug, when you drive it, and it stops, and it shifts gears automatically, and then it stops again, and so it goes, stops, goes, and stops kind of because it's shifting. So the time between first and second gear, and second and third, and if there's a fourth, third to fourth, it like if you're shifting slow in real life, that's what it feels like. It tops out at, God, like what, 40 miles an hour, I think. I drove the Bronco. Awesome. Love the Bronco. I was hitting stuff. I was watching a stream. I was watching Anthony Kong fan. That's fan with a PH. Watching him. He drove over one of those barricades that I don't know if he was supposed to, but he did. And then he couldn't get it over the other one. Bronco is awesome, though. I love the Bronco. It's a great feel. Very kind of bouncy. You don't lose control like the UAZ or the UAZ. which you hit a bump and it flips around. That's because that server or the actual servers have their own mechanics for driving. So I don't know what they're going to change when it comes into when they put the patch over. But it was real fun, and I really enjoyed it. And I didn't drive the truck, but I think the truck and the Bronco are fairly the same models. Yeah. So I don't know if I tried anything else. Oh, excuse me. I was watching a podcast, and they're like, oh, it looks like a lot of the same assets. When I played it, there was not. There may have been similar assets, maybe similar like designs of like the building, but the colors were different. There are infinite amounts of new buildings. There are like apartments. There's like 3 or 4 story buildings that aren't the same stupid like garage building with the door downstairs, the door upstairs, and the balcony. And honestly, in the new, or when this all rolls over to the live servers, not the test servers, I hope they implement maybe some of the new buildings in some of the cities and stuff, because there is like a total of like maybe 5 buildings, I think, in the live servers. There's of course the 3-story that we see that has the roof or no roof, which is usually like blue. The one that has the balcony on the 2nd story that you can jump off. There's the barns, and then they changed up the barns with having some kind of walkway on the front of those. The 2-story houses, and then the 2-story small houses with the staircase and the balconies. And then there's of course the bigger 2-story house that has the staircase that goes up, and it has the kitchen or whatever, that the 2 doors, or the one open door, which is the bathroom, and the other, and then they have the big white building. And there's like another like smaller buildings that no one really goes into. So there's like 6, 7, maybe 8 if you split hairs with like the shit shacks and the fuckboy shacks. Fuckboy shack being the small one by one, and then the shit shack is the one that's usually next to a building that you open up and it's like a 2 by 1. If you play the game, you kind of know what I'm saying. I'm just kind of going through it. I'm hoping they implement some of the new textures, some of the new buildings in the live server, in the original map. That's what I want, because everything in the new desert map is awesome. It's all great textures and buildings, and it's all a lot of new buildings and a lot of just revamped buildings that are all just, even if some of it's basically the same assets, it's changed up so much that it's not even like the same building. It's just different now. Some of the hangars in this map are huge, and with vaulting, I actually climbed up on the stuff, got to the 2nd story where there is no other way to get up but climb, and I was like, oh crap, that's really cool. And then I noticed there was like these pipes going across, and I go, I wonder if I get up there. And I jumped and got up there, and I was just like, cool, I wonder if anybody walks in and I can just kill them. And now this changes the game, because there was somebody that was walking around, and I jumped up on some crates. And he walked in, and I shot him death from above. I heard him running around. And I wasn't fully ready I didn't have like the right armor. I was like, I'm going to ambush Batman, motherfucker. So it's just really cool. It gives it a whole new dynamic of fighting now, where you can jump, climb, and get up on things higher. And I wonder how they're going to change the current map to implement the vaulting, and maybe adding a few things to get up on certain roofs and stuff. That would be really nice. With that, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And I hope you guys like this video, and hope you guys like my mini review of the new map. Thanks for watching. Later, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out and being a part of the channel.